Hello, good people. What it is, what it do? It is your boy React with KC, and I am back with another reaction. Today we got some more WWE content for you guys, cause I love WWE. Hope you guys love WWE. If you do, keep on coming back. I'm gonna keep on bringing some more WWE. Today we got some more for that. That's about it. We're gonna jump right into this thing. Hope you guys got your snacks. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show. Let's watch, shall we? And action.
The term of selling can be defined as the art of a wrestler making a move look like it hurt. Throughout the years, there have been a number of memorable incidents of selling, as everybody knows about how The Rock used to sell the Stone Cold Stunner, or that time Shawn Michaels decided to oversell everything Hulk Hogan did at 2005 SummerSlam pay-per-view. However, there are many more memorable incidents of selling that are often overlooked and truly need to be appreciated. So with that being said, here are 10 more funny and memorable oversells in WWE.
The salute!
Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Number 10, Rusev hilariously sells a punch. The Mixed Match Challenge was a concept that WWE tried in 2018 to generate fan interest. The event, exclusive to Facebook, featured mixed tag team matches, with the winning tag team getting the number 30 spots in the respective Royal Rumble matches. Most of the matches on show were very comedic in nature, and nothing was taken too seriously. Therefore, when Rusev and Lana teamed up to face R-Truth and Carmella, the comedy spots were really well executed. Without a doubt, the most memorable comedy spot of the match featured Rusev selling a punch from R-Truth by taking a number of bumps on the outside of the ring. This oversell may not have been appropriate for a non-comedy match, but with this being the Mixed Match Challenge, the spot and the sell went down extremely well with the fans. Number 9, Chuck Palumbo sells a DDT from The Undertaker. In the summer of 2003, The Undertaker was in the midst of a rather forgettable feud with the FBI on SmackDown. Not the real FBI, but the full-blooded Italians. Although the feud acted as filler feud before WWE revisited the Undertaker vs Brock Lesnar rivalry, it did provide fans with the most dramatic oversell of a DDT ever seen. On the June 5, 2003 edition of SmackDown, The Undertaker was facing Chuck Palumbo. During the match, Taker hit a DDT on Palumbo, and Palumbo sold this by awkwardly standing up and then falling back down again. The oversell shouldn't have been as funny as it was, and no doubt The Undertaker took issue to how Palumbo sold one of his trademark moves.
Oh, he did?
Number 8, Buddy Murphy sells the Spear. Buddy Murphy vs Roman Reigns was one of the most talked about matches of 2019. The match acted as a come-out party for Murphy as he showed the world what he was capable of in a truly awesome match with WWE's top guy. The finish of the match involved Reigns hitting a spear on Murphy for the victory. However, this wasn't an ordinary spear. Murphy gave one of the best oversells ever seen for a spear, and he would over-rotate and literally flip onto his stomach. It looked absolutely incredible, and it received an enormous reaction from the live audience. Number 7, Lio Rush's selling against Braun Strowman. When Braun Strowman got his hands on Lio Rush in a tag team match on Raw in 2019, fans expected Braun to manhandle Rush, and to be fair, they were right. However, nobody expected Rush to virtually oversell every single thing Braun did in the match, making him look like an absolute monster in the process. Rush would sell slams by making it look as if he was having an exorcism performed on him, and he would even have spit coming out of his mouth after one move to sell the impact and the ferocity of Braun's moveset. It looked truly incredible, and Rush made Braun look like $1 million in the ring. Number 6, Booker T sells the Stunner at 2002 Royal Rumble. Booker T's appearance at the 2002 Royal Rumble featured not just one of the most memorable eliminations of all time, but it also featured one of the greatest oversells of the Stone Cold Stunner ever seen. Booker would enter the match at number 30, and it would last a total of 30 seconds before being eliminated by Stone Cold Steve Austin. Booker was eliminated by literally being Stone Cold Stunned out of the ring. This came about by Austin interjecting a spinneroonie attempt from Booker, and it resulted in one of the biggest crowd pops of the entire match. Number
2K. I'm gonna need that in the game. I'm gonna need oversells in the game. I need oversells in the game, especially when it comes to Royal Rumble. If you can do your specialty and they fall out the ring, I'm all for it. That's excellent.
5. Cedric Alexander sells the Claymore. Drew McIntyre's Claymore has become one of the top finishing moves in the entire WWE. Without question, the most memorable sell of the move has been from Cedric Alexander. During a number of their matches together, Cedric has sold the Claymore by literally turning himself inside out and doing a flip to sell the move. Speaking to Ryan Satin, McIntyre himself admitted that Cedric has the best sell of his finisher that he's ever seen. He revealed, "Cedric Alexander, Inside Out. The first one we did had to be replayed a million times with the live fans. Backflip over and it looked spectacular. The last one we did, he was so low to the ground when he went around. For some reason, if I were in a bar and kicked someone in the face, it would have spun like that." Number 4, Ricochet sells the RKO by landing.
Ricochet is another great overseller. Ricochet act like he dies in the ring. The dead stares. Great.
On his head. Ricochet has attained a reputation for being one of the best pure sellers in the entire WWE.
Yes.
One of the biggest examples of this took place on Raw in
They should
October
really put this in the game.
2019. As during a match against Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton would interfere and catch Ricochet out of nowhere with a devastating RKO. But this wasn't any ordinary RKO, as Ricochet sold the move by landing on the top of his head. It looked absolutely brutal, and it actually looked like Ricochet was seriously hurt. Fans in attendance were absolutely shocked as to what they had just witnessed, and a number of fans compared Ricochet's sell to how RVD previously sold the RKO during the Ruthless Aggression era. Number 3, Dolph Ziggler sells for Goldberg. For one of the
That's a Chromebook with built-in virus protection, so you can click with confidence. With no more of this, and a lot more peace of mind. Move along, viruses. Switch to built-in virus protection. Switch to Chromebook.
Domino's is tipping you $3 to use on next week's order.
To the channel,
order carry out
like
online
the videos,
for being your
I will
own
buy
delivery
premium,
driver.
so y'all won't see. Y'all won't have to
top
see
matches
the
on the
ads.
SummerSlam 2019 match card was Dolph Ziggler going up against Goldberg. The match would act as a retribution match for Goldberg, as the last time he wrestled in the WWE, he wrestled Taker in one of the worst matches of all time.
I didn't even watch
WWE
it.
picked
I didn't
Ziggler
even
as
watch
they knew
it.
that the former world champion would make Goldberg look like the best he's looked in years, and Ziggler certainly did that. Although the match was a complete squash, it didn't stop Ziggler from offering fans some of the best examples of overselling that has ever been seen in the WWE. Ziggler would sell a number of Goldberg spears by flying through the air and making it look like he was broken in half. Number 2, Brock Lesnar throws Ric Flair over the referee. Brock Lesnar had one of the most successful rookie years in WWE history.
Ric Flair is
Debuting
another
after
overseller.
WrestleMania 18, they were adamant to make Lesnar the next top guy in the WWE, and he would run through virtually the entire roster before becoming WWE champion at SummerSlam in 2002. One of Lesnar's lesser-known matches during this time was a great match with Ric Flair on Raw in the summer of 2002.
He was a beast.
In the match, Flair made Lesnar look like an absolute beast by selling everything he did with fear and trepidation. Flair was always known as a fantastic seller, especially during his time as a heel, but it was great to see that he could sell just as well as a babyface. During the match, there was a notable spot where Flair oversold a kick out from Lesnar, as Flair went for a trademark knee drop, and it only secured a 2 count as Lesnar pushed Flair off, and Flair went flying in the air and actually went flying over the referee. This was an amazing sell from Flair, as it really showed the WWE fans just how strong Lesnar was. And number 1, Randy Orton sells the Stone Cold Stunner at the Survivor Series in 2003. The Survivor Series 2003 featured one of the best traditional Survivor Series matches of all time. Team Bischoff would take on
And Randy's not even known for overselling like that, but that is excellent.
Team Stone Cold, with the added stipulation that if Team Bischoff won, Stone Cold would have to step down as co-GM of Raw. The match was a near 30-minute classic, and it featured some of the most legendary superstars of all time, including the likes of Randy Orton, Chris Jericho, Christian, RVD, Shawn Michaels, and the Dudley Boys. The match is also responsible for one of the most underrated oversells of the Stunner ever seen in WWE. It came towards the closing moments of the match, as Stone Cold would interfere and would hit Orton with a stunner. Orton sold this by flipping backwards and threw himself back so much that his legs were actually hanging out of the ropes. The crowd went insane for the sell. But there you have it, folks. 10 more funny and memorable.
That's gotta be the best one. That's gotta be the best oversell right there, without a doubt. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. It is your boy React with Kesey, and I will be back with another reaction. Or try not to laugh. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned. Peace.